5 random facts about the medieval times. Medieval times were often marked by hardship, superstition, and brutality, making it a period ripe with terrifying realities. Here are 5 scary facts about life during the Middle Ages. 1. Diseases were widespread and deadly. The medieval world lacked any understanding of germs or proper hygiene, which led to rampant disease outbreaks. The Black Death. Bubonic plague, which swept across Europe in the 14th century, killed an estimated 25 to 30 million people, or about a third of Europe's population. The plague spread through fleas on rats, and there was no cure, making it both terrifying and inevitable. 2. Torture was a common form of justice. Torture was routinely used to extract confessions or punish criminals. Devices like the Iron Maiden, breaking wheel, and rack were designed to inflict extreme pain. People could be tortured for minor offenses or simply because they were accused of being witches or heretics. The methods were gruesome, and death often came slowly, either through blood loss, shock, or infections. 3. Witch hunts and inquisitions. The fear of witches and heretics ran rampant in medieval Europe. Thousands of people, particularly women, were accused of practicing witchcraft, often on very flimsy evidence. The Spanish Inquisition and similar campaigns led to widespread fear of torture and execution. Trials could be based on superstition or personal vendettas, and many were burned at the stake, hanged, or drowned. 4th, public executions were a spectacle. Executions in medieval times were public events meant to serve as a warning to others. Crowds would gather to watch people be hanged, drawn and quartered, beheaded, or burned alive. These brutal displays of justice were often seen as entertainment and were carried out with horrific public pageantry. The gruesome nature of these executions was meant to instill fear and maintain control. 5. Famine and starvation. Where common, famine was a constant threat due to poor harvests, wars, and climate shifts. Entire populations could be wiped out by crop failures, and people resorted to desperate measures to survive, including cannibalism. When famine struck, people would eat anything they could find, including rats, horses, and sometimes each other. Starvation was an agonizing and terrifying way to die, and the specter of hunger loomed over medieval societies, particularly in harsh winters. The medieval world, with its mixture of superstition, violence, and disease, was a much more dangerous and unsettling place than we might imagine from the comforts of modern life. Comment what you want to see next.